Hey guys, so today is going to be a story time, and I've been watching a lot of story time videos, and I've been really obsessed with them, so I want to tell you guys a story, and you can tell by the title, sort of, you'll figure it out at the end, so I'm just going to start. Let me just give you some background information. In high school, I have never kissed anyone, I had never had a boyfriend, or any type of relationship. I don't know, it wasn't in the cards for me, I guess. So, when I was a senior, I was 18 years old, I met this guy online, and I really liked him. And he really liked me too. So, cool. That was like really awesome. And that had really never happened for me before. So, um, let's call him Richard. Okay? We're going to call him Richard. I'm keeping his identity a secret just for his sake. So, Richard um, lived with his dad, and on the weekends he went to see his mom. His parents were divorced. So when at his mom's house, he had a computer, and that's when he could Skype. And then when he was at his dad's, he had his phone taken away, so we couldn't text during the week yet. So we would only be able to talk on the weekends. We would Skype like all day, all on the weekends, and I would just look forward to the weekends. I was so excited to Skype him. So yeah, we would Skype, and he like told me he loved me very early. It was like, but I like went with it because I'd never really been in like a relationship or whatever. Like I called it a relationship, but we never met each other in person. Like I don't know. So yeah, it was like that, and we just continued to Skype. My parents found out. My mom was like, "You need to stop talking to him right now because he could be a rapist, he could be a murderer. You don't even know." But I kind of brushed that off because at the time because like I was like, people date online all the time. There's Match.com, there's Tinder, there's eHarmony, like whatever. Like people do that shit all the time. So I was like, you know what? No, like I want to continue talking to him. I really, really, really liked him. So I continued talking to him, kind of behind their backs, sort of. Um, my computer like has a dent in it. Anyways, um, so yeah, he finally got his phone back. So then we would text all day, and he would like call me Jessica, my middle name, and his last name. And, like we would do that kind of shit. Like it was. Now looking back on it, I'm like, what the am I thinking? Like ew. But anyways, at the time I was in love. So and he had planned like he boxed or wrestled, or I think it was boxing. I'm not positive, don't quote me on that, but Richard boxed or something, and he was apparently traveling. He lived not in my state, like very kind of far away, and he was coming to Virginia apparently in the summer for boxing. And he told me that he was gonna get like a house and that I could come to it and that I was gonna see him over summer. So I was like, all right, we're gonna like haul this out until summer and we can meet each other finally and like everything. So that was our plan. That we were gonna get married, like crazy. So, um, yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm also gonna make a video of all my guys that I've come in contact with, like a story, like Tinder stories and stuff like that. Also, not this year, next year, I'll make a video of how me and Eddie met and how our relationship started. But I can't make that video yet. So, anyways, um, back to the story about Richard. So, it was February. Me and Richard were still talking and having this great relationship. Sorry, my computer keeps going dark. Um, my friend Sydney, I can say her name because she's been in my vlogs and everything. Hey Sid, what's up? She was turning 18 in February. She decided, let's go to a club in DC, an 18 and older club. I live pretty close to DC, so we were like, let's go. So me, her, my friend Caitlin, who's my roommate, if you guys have seen, and my friend Jessica, we took a subway and we went to the club. And I went to that club many times after that and never took the subway again. I think we just did it for the experience, to be honest. I hate the subway. I'd rather drive. We can drive. It takes like 40 minutes to drive to get to the DC, so we're pretty close. Anyways, we went to the club and we were having an awesome time. And there was these two like long tables against the wall, like mirrors. People like get up on there and dance, like girls only. Guys can't dance on there. But anyways, so I was sitting on one. I was kind of tired, and I saw this cute ass guy, and then his friend. His friend wasn't cute. No offense, but whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I hope he comes up to me. But I was just kind of like, I don't know. I was being like a little young ass person. So anyways, um, he and his friend started walking toward us, and I was like, shut up, this is not happening. Like, I was so excited. Um, and his friend introduced himself to us first, and then I pretty much like was like, hey, I'm Jessica, like, because I was just like, damn, you're cute, so whatever. But anyway, he started like, I was sitting on this like huge table bench thing, and he was like standing really close to me. He's like standing, I'm sitting. He like puts his hands on my legs, starts like rubbing my legs, and is like talking to me, trying to get to know me. I don't know if he's actually trying to get to me. I think he's trying to kiss me. Keep in mind, I've never kissed anyone in my life, and I was 18. I know, and I never kissed anyone. So I was like, I knew he was trying to kiss me, but I was so scared because I'd never kissed anyone. Like, I remember being so scared. And then all of a sudden, he just starts making out with me, and I did not know like what to do. Like, I didn't know how to make out. Like, okay, keep in mind, like, obviously, if you're like younger and you never made out, like, I'm not, I mean, I was 18, I was pretty much older, but I never made out with anyone or kissed anyone. Like, I didn't get my first kiss. I got my first make out. Like, I was like, oh my god. So I kind of stopped him, and not because of what I told him, which I will tell you in a second, because I was so like uncomfortable. Like, I didn't know like what to do like with my mouth or anything. Like, I was just like, it's so funny looking back. I'm like, oh my god. So I was like, he was like, what? And I was like, well, like, there's kind of another guy, and like using Richard as like my excuse to not make out with him because I just didn't know what to do. I felt so uncomfortable. But that's how I got my first kiss. But so you guys know that first make out. So, but yeah, so we pretty much spent the rest of the night together. We were like holding hands. Then the rest of the night he would just like peck me, which was fun. Like, I liked that because that was easy. And making out I was not very good at yet. So I didn't know, like, it was very uncomfortable for me at first just because, you know, like, I'm telling a story. I'm telling the story about Richard. Thank you, I redid it. Anyway, so I'm making a video. Oh. So we left the club. Yeah, I have to call. I hope you guys can hear that because I want to tell how like he's freaking not his age. It's a funny story. So anyways, we're leaving the club, and I'm like, shit, I just cheated on Richard. He's my boyfriend. Like, oh no. So, but like, for some reason, it really didn't bother me to tell him. Like, I wasn't scared to tell him. I called him. Literally, we were waiting for the subway, and I just called him. No, it wasn't a subway. It was a metro. Subways are in New York. Metros are in DC. Anyways, we were waiting for the metro, and I just called him. I was like, listen, like, I kissed someone, and he was really pissed. And I didn't care. Like, I was so happy. I was trying to like, and then that night my phone got stolen. First of all, so I couldn't text him. He gave me his number. I started texting him on Caitlin's phone. Caitlin just got back. Hey Caitlin. How was the pho? Did you get pho?
I'm so fat. My stomach is like.
Okay. Anyways, so I like want to talk to this guy so that. So I found him on Facebook. We started talking. I thought I was in love with him. No, I was way too clingy. Like in the beginning of my relationship stages. Peyton. I just said his fucking name. I can't even end this video either. You did not hear that. Richard. Shit.
His middle name. His face.
No, stop. It actually is though, but Richard wanted me back. But the thing is, I was so in love with this other. Huh? Eddie's gonna see it?
No, his girlfriend, Richard's.
Richard's girlfriend is on my side. I'm gonna fuck if anyone sees it. Richard's girlfriend, if you're watching this, I know you watch my videos. I have no beef with you, so whatever. Anyways, this video's getting long. I need to hurry this up. So, what was I gonna say? So, Richard wanted to get back with me, but I was like, I don't know. I need to think about it. And like, why would I need to think about it? I'm the one that cheated on him. So, we ended things, and
Cheater.
okay, honestly, I don't even consider it a relationship. We never met in person. Looking back on it, that was the stupidest relationship I've ever had. Then I was just trying to get with this guy that I kissed. He was in the Marines. I'm wearing a Marine shirt. I won it. I did. And he goes, I see Eddie. He goes, who gave you that shirt? I was like, I won it. Like, God. Hold on, tell me after. I don't know what he said. Anyways, I go through some relationships and guys and whatever. And every now and then Richard will message me or kick me, we kind of started liking each other again, then we kind of stopped and whatever. And we had a lot of beef, and then he got a fiance, and like, what? Like, you're like 18. And he had a fiance, and me and the fiance, she would just like, they would mess with me and like play like, do like little pranks on me and shit, and it was so immature, like, oh my god. Um, what was I gonna say? So yeah, and then I would be like mean about it. Like I was just kind of like, you guys are dumb as shit, like whatever. And then she would be like a really big bitch to me, and so would he. And I was like, you guys are both really annoying. And I know he's just like in love with me, or he's crazy. So yeah, he's crazy. Then we just stopped talking. Like a lot, we started on and off talking. He would try to talk to me and be like, I miss you. Then he'd be like, no, fuck you. I have a fiance. It was the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Then, finally, or not finally, like one day, his fiance, I don't even know if they're freaking married or not, but his fiance messages me on Keek, and I was like, oh shit, here we go, she's gonna like call me out for something. I don't even know this girl, like I literally don't know who she is. Like, they live in completely different states than me, like I have no affiliation with them at all. Anyways, she messaged me and she goes, hey, I have like nothing, no problems with you. I just want to let you know, Richard lied about a bunch of stuff. He is actually 16 years old, so he was 15 when I met him. 15. He's 16 years old. He turned 16 technically last year, so he's like 16 now. Like, and she was like, so I don't know if like you gave him like stuff or whatever, but I just want to let you know, and like I'm sorry about everything and whatever. I was like, thanks. I literally just said thanks, because I was like, and at this point in my life, I have like a boyfriend. I've been with multiple guys. Like he is like the last person in my mind. Like I don't like, ew. So I was like, thanks, like whatever. Didn't message her back, didn't message him back, but then she like sent me a picture of a Facebook post that his mom posted on his Facebook page on his birthday, that he actually told me his birthday, and it was that day. But she was like, happy 16th birthday, Richard, I'm so happy to call you my son, and all this stuff. And I was like, what? Like, it was crazy. So I had been dating a 15-year-old, and that's probably why he was so crazy and immature after we stopped dating. So yeah, I guess be careful who you talk to online, because they could be 15. So yeah, I mean,
40.
they could be 40, they could be 5. You just don't know. So be careful. If you guys want more storytime videos, let me know. I have videos, or not videos. I have stories of like all these Tinder guys. Like if you want Tinder stories, let me know. Like it's crazy. It's a crazy day. It's a crazy world. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like storytime videos, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.